A year ago today, I was trapped in Mr. Beast's grocery store, and today I'm going back to that grocery store for the very first time. Travel with me back to the grocery store to relive one of the craziest moments of my life. Packing the bags, we're about to head to the airport, and off to North Carolina we go. Once we get to North Carolina, got about an hour-and-a-half drive to get to the grocery store. Can't believe it's been an entire year since I was living in this Mr. Beast grocery store. And it's wild to be able to come back and relive this moment. And I'd be lying to say I was not a little nervous. We are minutes away from Mr. Beast grocery store, where I live 45 days inside a grocery store in the town of Kinston, North Carolina. We're about to pull up on that store, and we're going to be staying as a family for another 45 days. Are you ready, babe?
No.
Okay, wait, where do I turn? So the last time I was in this grocery store is when Sarah and I left together. Almost a year ago now. That's the grocery store. That's Mr. Beast grocery store. Look at it. Look at it. And that's the store. That's the building I lived in for 45 days. Boys, you remember when I was living in here? You remember coming to visit me? Yeah. Wow. This is the building I lived in for 45 days. Mr. Beast grocery store. So when I was in here, all those windows were blacked out. And I actually tried to get through one of them. Check it out. Now it's just a shell. Just a shell. Oh look, there's the old red line. So they had put a red line around the entire building. You guys saw that in the video. Wow, now look at me, stepping on the red line. So behind me is actually the loading dock where I got my only bit of sunlight throughout the day. So I actually sat right here in this loading dock for probably a week straight when the power went out, because the only light I could get was from the daylight. So I would lift up this door, sit right there, contemplate life, think about everything, and make sure not to touch this red line, because if I did, I would lose a lot of money. But I would occasionally see the random car drive by back here. No idea who they were. And wow, it's actually pretty wild. I kind of have PTSD with this particular line right here, because when I was sitting here for hours every day, this is the line that I always had to make sure I didn't touch. But guess what? I can touch it now. Yes, it feels amazing. Oh, grocery store, you're a great experience, and I'm happy that we got to share a moment together. Wow, so insane. Can't believe I lived here for 45 days. Can't believe that this was my house. Can't believe I was away from my wife and kids for 45 days. It's just pretty wild to think about all that. To think that happened almost a year ago today. A year ago today, I was in that building, selling groceries and doing all kinds of weird stuff. I mean, not weird stuff, but you know, I was living in there, okay? Pretty crazy. All right, guys, this is it. This is the grocery store, Mr. Beast grocery store right behind me. This is where I lived for 45 days. I won $450,000 because of living in this grocery store. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys how much money is left after almost a year of living in a grocery store and winning $450,000 from Mr. Beast. The amount of money that's left is